Hoka hey, hoka ho. Hello, my prepping friends. I'm introducing different options for a bug out kit, an evacuation emergency kit. What I have here is the Canadian Prepper sells these called bug out rolls. This is a Maxpedition 3-day vulture. And over here, I have the new 511 day pack. So these are the bags that I'm going to share about, and I'm going to empty their contents, and one by one I'm going to share about their contents. Okay, what I'm doing today is an inventory of all my bug out items. It's springtime, so I'm switching over every season. It's really important for me to, go through my gear, test it out a little bit, and also see what's good and what's not. The weather is improving. I have to pull out some winter items and put in some spring items, spring and summer. Alright, so let's start out with the Canadian Prepper bug out roll. You can order these on the Canadian Prepper website. Alright, let's start on the bottom part, my fire kit and my first aid. Let's go into the fire kit. I mixed the two because the red represents fire and first aid. There's a 2-section. And I got my fire starting puck, so let's take a look at that real quick. So basically this is cotton pads dipped into wax, melted wax, and stored in a little container. You can get these containers easily, if you go to a candy store. You can actually pick up containers like this, just, give the candies away and keep the container. Next one, I love flash tinder, called jute twine string. You can pick it up at the hardware store, and I just take it apart into little bundles. I cut them into the length, and then I take them apart, and then I rebundle them as a little nest for fire starting kit. These ones I really like because they're just so easy for beginners to use. That's an 𝔼𝔸𝕊𝕋. It's a match container. This was a gift. So all my friends know I love prepping gear. And it has these windproof matches. They're almost like trick candles, but they're better because I can actually light it and put it in the water and pull it out and it still lights. So that's a real good surefire. Here's another one. This is a cheapie. Cost me like $1 and change. And I got the regular, oh look at that, there was matches in there. See, this is why I go through my gear. A lighter, always check your lighters. Make sure that your lighters work. This one's producing a flame, good. Now this is another way to prevent fuel escaping. I use a little bit of tape and I wrap it around the trigger of the lighter. That way it won't get compressed and it holds the trigger in place. And extra duct tape around there because you never know, you might need duct tape. So the next item on this pouch is tea light candles. I wish there were beeswax. I'm gonna have to look more into that. This is called a selfie stick. The selfie stick for your phone, you could make selfies and such. Well, I cut off the tip. I cut off this tip, wrap some, the rubber on there. And now I can blow on it easily to make it into a bellow. I blow on the coals to give life back to the fire. And I just throw some kindling on top, And this is just to protect it because it's a sharp edge. Homemade DIY bellow, fire bellow. Here I have a very small but very efficient striker. I have these in everything. I have these in my EDC, I have these in my bug out kits, in my emergency. I have them spread out throughout the whole, I used to collect these. I was addicted to these ferrocerium rods. You can pick them up at most Walmarts and outdoor stores. And I got a homemade tag, fire kit. It makes it laminated with tape, so the ink doesn't go onto the Velcro. Pull out everything here and go through it real quickly. Fire kit number 2. I bought these, and I've been playing around with these a lot. I like these. All it is just sawdust soaked in petroleum jelly or something, some kind of fire accelerant. These are Vaseline balls. I dipped the cotton balls into melted Vaseline and stuffed them in this little tiny container from dollar store. More jute twine. Just can't have enough of this stuff. And of course, I made a little tiny kit of cotton balls and Vaseline. Again, you scratch it out and you got Vaseline cotton balls. Perfect long term. It's almost like a Play-Doh candle or something, you know. And you seal it up, and I got nice Vaseline on the fingers. Very nice. We will restuff everything back in there. And it's like playing Tetris, you know. And just moving things around. There. Done deal. Fire kit is looking good.